The highest has a prophecy, and it involves me. I'm moving her out.
Are you sure it's wise to piss her off?
Are you sure it's wise to piss me off?
You came to rescue him?
I came to worship the highest. Look at me. Don't make me do that again.
Okay, Ruthless fans, they dropped a 2-minute promo or trailer. It's a freaking trailer. A 2-minute trailer for season 3. It's a 22 episode season. Jeremy, how do you know it's 22? IMDb lists out all the episode titles and synopsis except for one. And yeah, this 22 episodes. This is great because I think season 2 was only 19 episodes if I remember correctly. But March 10th, which is a month from this Thursday, by the way, they will be dropping Ruthless season 3 on BET Plus. Holy crap. Again, it's a 2-minute promo. I cannot play the entire thing. I played a portion of it at the beginning of the video. If you want to watch the entire thing, it's posted all over social media. If it's posted on YouTube by the time that I edit and post this video, which should be later tonight, regardless, I'll leave a link to the trailer in the comment section below. Either it's Twitter, Facebook, whatever. You can watch it there. So if you want to watch the entire promo first and then come back and watch this breakdown, that might be the best way to do it. Because you know me, I'm going to go through it frame by frame, all the dialogue, and we'll go from there. So hit pause, click away, come back after you watch the trailer, and let's do this. The promo starts off with Ruth saying, "The highest has a prophecy, and it involves me." So it looks like she's rubbing it in the face of the elder mother, because there's another point in the promo where Ruth is saying, "I'm moving her out." And Zane goes, "Are you sure it's wise to piss her off?" But then Ruth retorts, "Are you sure that it's wise to piss me off?" And then there's a moment where it looks like the elder mother is sitting at the highest feet, because it looks like it's the middle of the night and the highest is called this like big meeting with all the Rakabushi members. And you know, there's a lot going on. So it seems like you got Andrew, Daikon, and basically the bigwigs of the compound over on the side. The members in the pavilion just cheering on the highest. And heck, there's a moment where it looks like Ruth is called up and, you know, the highest lifts her hands up. So I guess that they're a pairing now. Maybe they're engaged. I don't know. Maybe this is just the highest congratulating Ruth on something. Who knows? But regardless, things look bad, because there's another moment where the highest seems to be prepping a gun, and followed by Daikon and Andrew. So I guess, you know, maybe this is a preparation for the big meeting going on. Maybe this is a way to weed out those who aren't true members. Who knows? But the thing is, in the promo, there are a lot of flashback segments that take up about 15-30 seconds of the promo itself. So just keep that in mind. Now, let's see where to begin. I mean, I've already talked, but there's a lot of stuff. So let's talk about the fact that, you know, you got the highest who is slicing and dicing Daikon with the sword. Basically, you know, I need to slay the dragon. And, you know, he basically recaps how Lilo is gone. His body's gone. The car is gone. Lacey, Paula, Oliver, they're all gone. The government is coming to get us. Andrew will stop it. So as he's slaying Daikon, Ruth bursts in and she says, well, he says, "You came to rescue him?" And Ruth is like, "No, I came to worship the highest." And it looks like, you know, she puts him in his, like, you know, his tub so he could take a bath. And it looks like he's going into shock over something, but she slaps him and says, "Don't make me do that again." But notice, you know, as he's carving up Daikon, he has blood all over his chest. So I don't know if that's the blood of the dragon, or did he slice himself? I don't know. This dude's a whack job. Now, I want to talk about Paula and Lacey because of the fact that it seems that it's daytime. Paula, Lacey, and Oliver, the car is just in the middle of the road, so they must have abandoned it for some reason. Paula and Lacey seem to make their escape, and they're on their way to Dale's house, or excuse me, the house where Dale's parents live at. Now, when they arrive, you know, they're met at the door at gunpoint by Dale's father, and his mother is right behind him. It looks like they're pleading for refuge. But later on, there's a scene in the promo towards the very end where Paula and Lacey pull guns out on them. And I'm like, damn. So moving from there, we got a moment where Daikon seems to be outside of Dale's parents' house. That's what it looks like to me. And Brian has guns pointed at his back by, I believe, Rakadushi soldiers. Now, these are probably people who are still on the run, or not on the run, but still in the search of Paula, Lacey, and Oliver, because we'll get back to Oliver in a second. But the interesting thing is, it isn't that Brian is held at gunpoint and being brought to Daikon, who's right outside of what appears to be Dale's parents' house, but it's the fact that the Sheriff Connolly, is there, and he has a gun on Brian too. I'm like, whoa, so does this mean that the sheriff is working with the Rakadushi after all? I don't know. So, I don't know what's going to happen to Brian, though. And then there's another moment where we have Daikon seemingly, coming up to Andrew, and Andrew's looking pretty pissed. It looks like they're at the Rakadushi compound, and he's like, with a smug look on his face, he kind of like, looks like he's putting his hand on Andrew's back to kind of pat him on the back, like, hey, how's it going, buddy? That's the vibe I'm getting from there. But Oliver, it seems like, for whatever reason, Paula, Lacey, and Oliver stopped the car in the middle of the road. I don't know if it's a gas situation or not, but I guess Oliver tells the girls to go on, and as a result, he's in the tree like a sniper. And when Andrew arrives in the monster with another vehicle behind him with the Rakadushi soldiers, it looks like they're investigating the car, and as they are, Oliver fires at him, so it looks like a big shootout is going to occur. But then there's another bit in the promo where Andrew seems to sneak up on Oliver and puts a gun to his head. But I don't know if this is a flashback, because I do know there was a point like towards the end of season 1 or season 2 where Andrew pulled this stunt on Oliver just to show him, hey, you need to keep eyes in the back of your head at all times. So I don't know what's going to happen with Andrew. Things are going to look pretty intense because, again, this could be a flashback, but I could be wrong. But Ruth is talking to Andrew like, whose side are you going to be on? And it's funny because Andrew's like, I'm going to bring this whole camp down. So from there, it looks like there are a few moments in the promo where the Rakadushi lose their damn mind. Everybody's running and screaming. Andrew's yelling, let's go, to the Rakadushi soldiers. Maybe this is the point where they're all going to search for somebody. But well, then again, we don't see Andrew leave at the end of season 2. We know that the highest sent him away to go look for the escapees. So perhaps in the promo where Andrew's like, let's go, and all the soldiers run, it's because they're loading up the monster and the other vehicle to go search after Lilo's car. That could be it. But we see River limping because I guess this is the River who is still recovering from being in the cooler. And there's a moment where Ruth is saying, there's a lot going on around here. And it looks like we got the flashback to, Oliver, Lacey, and Paula saving River from the cooler. Daikon's talking to Ruth, are you playing me? And Ruth says no. And I think this could be a flashback to when they had their moment towards the end of season 2 in Daikon's trailer. Let's see. Speaking of Lilo's car, as the people are cheering for the heist, he throws his tantrum, kicking Lilo's car and whatnot. I don't know. This could be a flashback, or they could have brought Lilo's car back to the compound, and then he's just throwing a fit over the dead body. But, yeah, a lot of these things I got in my notes are just straight up flashbacks. So let me just take a moment to find where the next thing is. Okay, well, there are several moments where Ruth and River are talking. For example, Ruth is saying, these people are going insane. And there's a realization that if he's not dead, he will hunt us to the end of the earth. And River says he and Daikon have to die, in reference to the highest and Daikon. Joan is talking to River about Ruth. You really trust her? No, I admire her. And then, of course, I mentioned Brian earlier. I talked about Andrew, but we get a moment where freaking Malcolm is in the cooler, and it looks like the highest is like hitting him with a stick or something, and Ruth is standing beside him, and this is the middle of the night. So Malcolm gets caught somehow. The only way I can see Malcolm getting caught is because he's snooping around Andrew's house, the place that Mac told him not to go around. Because I hope this means we find out who was killed in the shower during the mid-season of season 2. That would be nice. We finally got closure on that scene. And we're almost done here. So most of these things I already talked about, believe it or not. Yeah, I talked about the Highest and the Punishment trailer. Roof is threatening River, saying, you know, if you burn me, I will kill you. And the Highest seems to be twirling River around happily. It looks like they're dancing in the trailer. I guess he did thaw out after all, huh? And the one moment that has me baffled because I can't make heads or tails of it is towards the end of the promo, we see some soldiers carrying someone's body that seems to be wrapped up in a cloth. And then there's like an elder, well, there's a woman who's behind them walking and she looks stunned. So if I were to make a guess, maybe this is Clark's corpse. I don't know, or I don't know. I mean, there's so many dead bodies hidden around the compound at this point. This could be anyone or somebody who just got killed. But given that I do believe I saw black boots, well, everybody seems to wear those. So I don't know. I think this could be Clark. But then again, this body does look kind of tall, and Clark wasn't a tall guy. But only time will tell. But guys, let me just say this. Season 3 looks nuts. This could possibly be the best season yet. The fact that the show's coming back quick means that, you know, maybe it must be that damn good, or they realize, oh shit, we really are behind the Oval. We need to play catch up. So yeah, this trailer was amazing. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Was there anything I missed that I didn't go over? I think I got just about everything. I really kind of glossed over the things that were straight up flashbacks to season 2. But let me know, are you excited about the show returning sooner, you know, after what, a couple of months as opposed to 6? What are you most excited to see based off the promo? And as always, make sure you take a moment to hit the thumbs up button to show you like the video. Hit subscribe because, well, we need to get to 1 million, right? Hit the bell icon and select all. That way you don't miss out when I post content on the channel. If you've already subscribed but you haven't been getting notifications when I post content, you may need to unsubscribe, hit subscribe again, and reset notifications because YouTube is weird like that. Follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. And if you would like to donate to the channel, feel free to do so on PayPal or Cash App. And who do you think is going to die this season? Because I feel like the bodies are probably going to pile up once again.